Hello, everybody, and welcome to the unofficial PokePlushies interviews. I'm your host, Super Smash Drake. This is episode 15, and today I'll be interviewing...
Orina.
Alrighty, what question do you want to start off first? The interview questions or the forum questions?
We'll go with the interview questions.
Alrighty. Are medals important to you?
Um, Only on Adopts I create, really. I don't try for medals otherwise.
Are memories important to you?
Not really. I have, none of them.
Are you trying to complete the collection?
Not at all, and the 26% reflects that.
Are achievements important to you?
Again, not really.
Which do you prefer, PokeChow or PokeKirby's?
PokeChow, of course.
Which year had the best monthlies in it, in your opinion?
2009, that's when I came in.
What is your all-time favorite adoptable?
I would have to say my baby Mario and Yoshi, because it was my first Yoshi egg, and it was the first adopt I really had on the site.
PokePlushies or Dynamon?
PokePlushies.
Side adopts or Steens adopts?
Steens adopts.
What is your opinion on second edition adoptables and how do you value them?
Probably, I don't really like them. There's certain things that I accept them for, but I tend to get rid of them as soon as I get them. I value them a little bit less, but not much.
Forums or main site?
Main site,
How much time are you on PokePlushies a day?
too much. Probably a couple hours a day.
What other sites are you active on?
Probably just DeviantArt, sometimes VDEX, but not really that often. I don't really do much anymore.
You're given the choice to create an entirely new fandom. What fandom would you make, and what would be the first adoptable in that fandom?
Probably Professor Layton, because it's just epic, and I'd probably make some cute little Luke adoptable from it.
What fandom that's currently already on the site needs more adoptables? And if you had to add one adoptable to that fandom, what adoptable would you add?
Mario, and I would add Baby Luigi or Baby Mario. I love them to death.
How excited are you for the third birthday?
Very excited. There's free chow. You can't get much better than that.
Trade station or marketplace?
Marketplace, I don't have to deal with offers.
Approximately how many adoptables have you abandoned?
Probably less than 100. Not too many. I don't tend to get rid of them.
Approximately how many adoptables have you adopted from the pound?
Around 100 probably again. I'm not really sure. I don't tend to go there much anymore.
Do you try to get shinies?
I used to. Now I mostly... Oh, there goes the vacuum. Mostly just go for my own shinies.
When going for shinies, how many credits do you put on your adoptable?
About 150, 200.
Do you bribe yourself back into the Pokemon Center?
Yes, I love doing it. It's fun. It makes me feel like I have power.
What's your favorite game on the site?
Fishing Fever. Probably. Or Claw Grab Prize.
What are your thoughts on the weekly giveaway?
I love it. Free chow. Again, you can't get much better than it. It's better than a lot of the old ones, since there's less conspiracy with it, I suppose. I'm not really sure of the word.
What are your thoughts on the Plate Keeper?
He and I are BFFs. I thought he and I were going to have much more problems than we did when Steen first released him, but I think he and I get along very well.
Do you talk to any members outside of the forums?
Just people that no one's ever heard of. Like I have like two of my friends that are online and they don't really talk much.
Do you have an adoptable army?
No, I can't have too many of one adopted. It really bothers me.
What's your favorite Dinomon division?
Hmm. Either sky, because I like the blue and the white, or space.
What is your favorite Dinomon species?
Carnodons. I really like the T-Rex look.
Out of the three original fandoms, which one do you prefer? Pokemon, Digimon, or Yu-Gi-Oh?
I've always been a Pokemon fan, but Yu-Gi-Oh is a lot of childhood for me, so I'd have to say I love the Yu-Gi-Oh adopts.
What is your favorite Pokemon? It doesn't have to be an adoptable.
Celebi. I love Celebi. It's always been my favorite.
What is your favorite generation of Pokemon?
What is she? Probably Johto, because that was when Celebi came in. But I like Kanto a lot too.
Do you buy from the cash shop?
I have no money, so I don't tend to, no.
Have you ever had a premium account?
Once. I don't know why, I just randomly. Actually, I think I bought it from Cash Shop when I got paid.
Suggest one idea you'd like to see on the site or something changed.
I'm sorry, what was the question? The vacuum's going in the background.
Oh, suggest one idea you'd like to see on the site or something changed.
I'd like to see the trade station options come back because I'd like to know why things were rejected and I'd like to tell people why they were rejected.
You're not the only person who said that so far. So,
Yeah.
guys have a little mob going on. Do you physically know anyone who is a member of PokePlushies?
Yeah, they never come on the new. I think they died, to be honest. I need to bother my one friend about getting back on. She never does. She kind of comes on and adopts my stuff and leaves.
Why did you want to be interviewed today?
Well, I really loved listening to everybody, and it seemed like it was a lot of fun.
How many credits do you put on eggs?
Depends on how I'm feeling. Usually about 100, 200. Though yesterday I was bored, so I put like 400 on a couple.
Have you ever tried to get a top 10 medal?
Yes, and it miserably failed.
Who is your favorite official artist besides yourself, and why?
I don't like picking favorites. I like everybody. Everybody has their own style that I like. I more so go by what the adopts look like rather than who drew them.
Now it's time for forum questions. Question from Takaroid. How many adoptables do you trade in 1 week?
Depends how annoyed I am. If I tend to trade more when I'm in a bad mood for whatever reason. So, I guess it depends. I really don't trade that much though.
Question from Kidshock. Do you ever happen to get click exchange fever where you just can't seem to stop click exchanging?
No, I have too much ADD. I get bored pretty easily after like 400. Go off to do something more exciting.
Question from Chica. What makes you keep coming back to PokePlushies besides the fact that you are a member of the staff?
It I really don't know. I ask myself that a lot. I think half the reason I am around is just because I'm on staff.
Questions from Nemel22. Give one piece of advice to a new user.
Hoard. You never know what'll be worth more in the end. Be active. And don't make the mods mad. Doesn't help. Promise you.
Question from Molecule. Scale from 1 to Matt. How cool are you?
I'm off the scale. I'm so uncool. There's a reason that I really don't have that many friends.
Questions from FlameWire. What has been your stupidest mistake on the main site or forum?
Yeah. Um, I went through a phase where I was self-cleaning, so I dumped like everything I owned. I just didn't want it, and so I got rid of a lot of stuff that I kind of look back and go, I wish I really hadn't. So,
Another question from FlameWire. Do you like being a member of the staff? What is your favorite and least favorite experience?
it's all right. I like being able to draw, and my least favorite experience is when I mess up somehow. I don't submit something right to the adoptables. I feel really stupid, but I really like being able to see what everybody's doing behind the scenes. It's interesting.
Question from Aive. How many credits can you get in 5 minutes?
Um, great. I have to do some math. I'm not really sure. I depends on if I get distracted. Probably a couple hundred if I really keep going. I'm not really sure.
Question from Mudkip258. How much black bottle caps do you buy a week?
None. I have no money. That the only money I get is from PokePlushies and occasionally from my grandfather. I don't have money to spend on the cash shop really, so.
Questions from Knight. Does Christine really love jizz or is it just a one-time thing?
Um, ooh, I have no clue. I'll smile.
Do you have Bieber fever?
Beaver?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on sliced bread?
It's the best thing since. It's nice not having to slice my own bread, I suppose. Though my mom just made bread, so.
What have you been doing with your life?
Drawing, going to school, and being myself. No, I really don't know. I've been kind of floating around.
Questions from Shaman Landform. Silent or Kiros?
I think I'll have to say Kuros. I really think they're cute, even though I have fail skills at getting any.
Another question from Shaman Landform. What adoptable do you want the most from the Click Exchange slot machine?
Probably the other war shark. I want the natural.
Questions from Pokemon Fan 8. What is your favorite color bottle cap and why?
Blue, just because I really like blue. There's not real much rhyme or reason to it.
You have 10,000 green bottle caps. What do you do with them?
And it looks like I'm going to complete my Chow collection. Now I'd probably spend them on Chow. Post a giant topic.
I am buying the entire community's Chow.
I'd have to fight with Jabby on that one.
Questions from Sergeant Kiroro. Do you know anyone who's a Japanese freak publicly?
Oh dear God, my entire Japanese class basically. It's pretty bad.
What is your opinion on them?
Well, the one needs to stop hitting on me, and the other ones really need to learn to keep their mouth shut here or there. That's about all I can say to keep it rated.
Do you visit the forum games constantly?
No, I forget. I tend to visit the Claw Grab Prize as much as I can, but it slips my mind.
Miley Cyrus or Justin Bieber?
I really don't know who either of them are very much. It makes no difference to me.
Well, that's about all the time we have, so is there anything you want to say to the community?
Not really.
There you have it, guys. episode 15. Super special awesome thing comes now. Goodbye.